The Council for Medical Schemes had found that some of the biggest medical aid schemes had been discriminating against the black health professionals. Well, today we come into Littleton Police Station, where ActionSA MP is said to be laying charges against the implicated medical aid schemes. Dr Kgosi Letlape joins me now. Thank you so much for your time, sir. If you can just elaborate the purpose of the police station today. Thank you so much.
The purpose of the visit was simple. Since the Minister presented the Section 59 report to the Health Portfolio Committee on Friday, ActionSA decided to come and lay charges against three of the biggest health administrators in our, those being Discovery, GEMS and MedScheme. And I'm glad to say that we were well received and assisted by the station commander, and we have lodged a case against these three behemoths in the medical aid industry.
What charges have you leveled?
We've leveled charges of fraud, intimidation, harassment, and there will be further charges and extortion. Because basically what they would come to a practitioner and say, we've been watching you for 3 years, based on your practice patterns, you've been committing fraud against us and you owe us X amount, sign an acknowledgement of debt. If you don't sign, they report you to the Health Professions Council of South Africa. That's extortion. Yes, that's blackmail. You are defrauding practitioners of their hard-earned money.
Absolutely. And in the Section 59 report, they also mentioned the fact legislation does not cover the use of algorithm in determining who is compliant and who is not. What should be done to address this issue, as the CMS, it seems, was caught napping in terms of regulating medical aids in how they operate?
I think the use of algorithms and software will be part of the business of administration. But when your algorithm and software seems to target particular race groups, that becomes a problem. When you have, for example, the report says MedScheme, black anesthetists are 6.5 times more likely to be fingered for fraud by this algorithm than white practitioners. That is not acceptable. It's not an issue of what you use. It's an issue of what comes out of what you use and what seems to be targeting a particular race group with your algorithm.
Absolutely. And the panel led by Advocate, they spent 6 years investigating this, and they also gave the medical aids affected 3 opportunities to make submissions, maybe to influence the outcome of the report. But at the end, they stuck to their guns, saying there is a discrimination of this. Now we've heard Discovery is actually litigating to oppose the outcome of that particular report. What's your reaction to medical aids that are opposing a 6-year-long investigation into this particular claim?
My reaction is that they need to explain. The money that they've collected from practitioners, where did those monies go to? And the point is, why would they do that? Why are they not coming to the table? What has come out of this report, we will fix. And that's what people should be worried about. Because they are powerful, they're above the law, and there's no remorse from these administrators. So hopefully what we will be taking to the portfolio committee is that we require a change in the act to ensure that powers like this are removed from people that misuse those powers.
And what recourse can doctors actually get at the end of all these processes? Because some have had to close down their practices owing 500,000 to $1 million. What cost do they have that they can use against these insurance companies?
This is just the beginning. We will help the doctors and other healthcare professionals. Remember, this is not just about doctors. There are social workers that were targeted in the same way. There are dental technicians. There are pharmacists. There are psychologists that have been impacted in meaningful ways. Physiotherapists. So all black healthcare professionals have been affected in this manner. And we are ready to assist them. And hopefully, what we hope to see would be a class action lawsuit administrators for reparations. And we hope that even their trustees will be held accountable for how they have conducted this.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time, sir. As you can hear, that's ActionSA MP actually saying that the class action against all of the medical aids that have been found to have been exploiting black doctors, and saying that the fact that they have litigated the outcome of the report, he's saying that it shows a lack of remorse on their side.